So, another TV Talk session for our audience. And today we are going to discuss something super interesting, how AI native browsers will change the life of marketers and the habit of the customers. And I would like to start with my first question. You know that like ChatGPT recently brought a new browser,
I've been the one of the first users.
and I
Yes,
think you were the one who told us that we should be testing this out.
exactly.
And from your perspective, how AI native browsers will
hmm
change the marketing?
The very first thing that I say, by the way, for those who hasn't tried Atlas or any other actually AI native browser, you should check it out. It's amazing. So from a marketer point of view, it will change how consumers actually shop online. Customer acquisition will differ 180 degrees. The personalization on site is changing forever because Atlas or any other AI native browser will do this job for you. So it will be much harder for marketers to grab the attention through content because all content will be consumed in a second and the results will be actually sent to end customers in real time previously. That's where I see the biggest change. And also it's a big opportunity for marketers to stand out.
And what is going to change for the end customers?
And customers, so they will if they like, for example, if you want to purchase a shoe, instead of going through pages, Google Shopping, or the details one by one your own, you will just actually type, I want this type of shoe at that price range, at this, yada yada, with all the qualifications that you want. And Atlas will do the job for you and it will bring you the sites in the research part. And let's say you pick one and you redirect it to a page or a retail site, and us will actually redo everything again and again against their competitors, against other actually products within the site itself. So it will make search, discovery, and process super focused on what product that the customer needs to purchase, not the customer lifecycle flow, as we have been adjusted to, like homepage, PLP, PDP, checkout, and purchase.
So you're saying that like the internet will be unified for the end customers,
Exactly.
and the ChatGPT or whatever AI browser that they're using will understand you more than you know about yourself. And then you write, I want a shoe
Mhm.
less than $150, and then they will bring the right shoe for you across many different websites and the
100%.
retailers. And the only thing that you have to do, rather than going to homepage as it was, you're gonna go to PDP and make the checkout or leave the website.
Again, you can still go to PDP because there are actually ads and everything, but it will lower all the discovery phase, all the research phase for the end customer in here. So it will, and even if you come to PDP, if you add product to their cart, if there are any available, like any better availabilities in another website, it will actually flag you this. So its agent mode is amazing, and I assume end customers will adapt to this. If not this year, in the upcoming 2 to 3 years, we will need to see retailers adjusting to Atlas native user flow within their websites.
And I think the recent partnership with Shopify and ChatGPT is also proving that the internet will be unified for commerce, and not the websites or application itself will no longer be the position to convert the customers. It's gonna go a step back for the
Yes.
marketers. And then let me ask my follow-up question regarding to this. The industry is shifting, and how a marketer's life will change. What will be more important than as it was?
Retention will be more important because customer acquisitions have been the main backbone of driving revenue, driving like hitting the targets. But now you have to keep what you already have and you have to actually maximize their value once you have them in your website, once you have them purchased from you. So what will change? Up until now, main focus was to drive from zero to first purchase, but now and in the upcoming future, it will be from first purchase to the last purchase, and maximizing this period will be the main competition between the retailers.
And I also see that like many of the retailers are trying to validate their value proposition and narrow it down to a specific segment, specific of customers, or within the product range that they are providing. And I think this is well aligning with the providing retention. And let me ask a question then. How Replanet will stand, or Replanet like AI decisioning solutions, would stand in that way, and where do you see the AI decisioning engine within the new change of the customer habits and the shift that we discuss?
So traditional mass marketing is actually becoming less and less important, while customers will expect truly one-on-one conversations with their brands. And decision engines like Replanet, I don't like to call it as a decision engine, like narrowing it down to Replanet, but as browsers are moving to AI native platform, the technology that marketers uses will need to be AI native as well. So that's where the main change will come, and the decision engines will ensure and customers receive one-on-one communication that they are used to getting with Atlas or with any other actually the AI native browsers on behalf of the brand. So that will be the main backbone of biggest retailers, AI decisioning engines and AI decisioning.
So I think like you're telling me, if you take away ChatGPT or Gemini from my day to day, I won't be able to work,
Yeah.
which I could done it like 3 years ago. And now my habits have been changed, the way that I do the business. And my consumption habits have been changing as well, because as you have mentioned, I don't go to search engine to look for the products, but rather than I ask to ChatGPT or
Exactly.
Gemini whatsoever. And then I think retention will change from this point of view. And the next step will be something that you focus on maximizing the customer lifetime value.
Yes.
And it seems that you have a good roadmap for your customers. And let me ask that question.
And also, like to before you ask it, one addition to this, so decision engines or AI native platforms will be able to feed Atlas and ChatGPT as well. Like one of our partners, Braze, they actually announced their ChatGPT SDK, which is the first step towards this agentic AI-driven commerce. And Shopify ChatGPT partnership is also actually a reflection to that. So all the AI decisioning engines, all the AI native platforms will need to be working with Atlas's agents as well. So that's how it's going to change as well. Instead of just working with the brands, now vendors need to work with the AI providers as well.
So, my last question about this topic, and I think what we need for the retention point of view from the marketer's perspective is orchestrating the channels, creating audiences, and sending maybe like segmented and personalized communications. But the thing that we have been seeing from our partners like Braze, Bloomreach, Iterable, and others is they are trying to position as a like an orchestrator for agents.
Exactly.
And the marketers that we have been speaking, the innovative ones, of course, I speak of, they are also start discovering how I can orchestrate the agents, how you can speak with my other agents as Replanet or other systems that they are not agentic, but they can use the intelligence that you bring into this one.
Exactly.
So we discuss how the market will change, but how the life of a CRM person or marketer's person will change with agentic era and Replanet, of course.
I have been also speaking with the innovative CRM, like the CRM teams and the marketers, and their vision has actually shifted from catching the channels or seizing the channels or the audiences. They are now focusing on catching the moments. So that's I think that's going to be the biggest shift. So from now on, the CRM and the marketers will not focus on the audience, but will focus on the moments for every customer. That's how it will change. And I also believe that the budget for the acquisition will be lowered and the budget for retention will increase.
I think it's already
Yeah,
happening.
it's already, we are seeing the signals already, but that will also change from a marketer's point of view. And the communications right now is more on sending as many relevant emails as possible or communications as possible, but it will go from sending as less as possible with the most accurate ones in the future. So I think they will seek for that.
And one last question for our audience in here. Do you think the brands who haven't catch the AI train,
Mm-hmm.
is it too late for them to adopt it right now?
Like, it's not too late, but it is becoming much harder to adopt itself in every day. So I won't say not even the biggest retailers, not even the most innovative retailers or the e-commerce players have adopted fully, truly agentic infrastructure in their e-commerce ecosystem. So it's not too late.
But I was
if
not asking for the adaptation of the technology and using it, but the vision I was referring to.
yeah, if you are not ready for that as a vision from today, it will be too late in 2 to 3 years later because your competitors who are already in that vision will start executing and seeing the value of it.
Okay. I think that was a nice short chat in between many meetings we have. Now we have to get back to work.
Yeah,
But that was
I
a
have a meeting in
conversation.
5 minutes.
Exactly.
Perfect. But for sure, as a outro, e-commerce is shifting, and from shoppers' perspective, from vendors' perspective, from technology perspective, and I'm super actually excited to see what is ahead of us.
And the last sentence from my end for our audience, your customers' habits are changing. And the way that you speak with them should be changed with AI as well. So, Jay,
Thank you very much,
thank you very much.
and see you in the next episode
See ya.
of Living Talks.